What's up, everybody? I'm the Mana Dork. I don't have a catchphrase, but what I do have is another standard deck for you for best of one. No rares today. Our starting point was a card from the new set called Hollow Marauder. 6 and a black for a 4-2. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in our graveyard. It has flying, and when it enters the battlefield, any number of target opponents each discard a card, and for each opponent who didn't discard something with a mana value 4 or greater, we get to draw a card. Now, I saw that bit about the spell costing 1 less for each creature in our graveyard, and I said to myself, well, wait a minute. We've also got Writhing Necromass still in the format. He does the exact same thing. So let's put a bunch of creatures in our graveyard. We've got Desperate Bloodseeker, 1 in a black for a 2-2 lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, target player mills 2 cards. We've got Patient Naturalist, 2 in a green for a 2-3. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3 and put a land from among the milled cards into our hand. If we can't do it, we create a treasure token. So those two are going to help us fill our graveyard, as well as act as saddlers for Stubborn Burrow Fiend. 2-2 for 1 in a green. When it becomes saddled for the first time each turn, mill 2 cards, and then it gets +X till end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in our graveyard. So he's going to get big really quick. To go along with all these creatures in our graveyard, we got a removal package of 4 Chupacabra Echo, 3 Overwhelming Remorse. We got 2 Canker Blooms, just as an answer to random things that we need to worry about, random artifacts and enchantments. And it also puts itself in the graveyard, so that helps with the rest of our theme. And now we might want to get some of these things back on occasion. So we've got 3 Quaddy Scavengers, 4 Honest Rutstein from the new set, 1 black-green for a 3-2 Legendary Human Warlock. When he enters the battlefield, return a creature card from graveyard to hand, and creature spells cost us 1 less to cast. To finish it off, we've got a couple Vata Rebirth to help, again, pull back everything from the graveyard. Very basic land base, 8 Swamp, 10 Forest, 4 Riveteer's Overlook. That's our deck. Alright, I'm going to go find an opponent. That'll give you a chance to find the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you over there. Ooh. It's a little too many of the late game guys. That seems a bit better. Kinkerbloom can go. That. Red, blue. Pirates, it looks like. Maybe pirates, maybe artifacts. They map it up. Alright. Forest. Alright. Scavenger. And I didn't think about the descend number. I'll be alright. What do you got next, my friend? Sentinel. That sounds like a job for a chupacabra. Riku. Send those things. Make that thing. What you got? What's up your sleeve? Flying at the beginning of combat, choose one of those things. Alright, he is locked down. Send those. Opponent goes to 2. We get a counter on our VAT. Let's go and make a Rutstein. Get back a Scavenger. To get back a Rutstein. What do you got for us, opponent? They're thinking. They're devising a plot. Three steps ahead. And you get to copy it. So that's 6 steps. That's a lot of steps. But I got 4 guys and you only have 3. So I'm not sure how that works out. Except, in my favor. That does it. Turn 2 Stubhorn, turn 3 Naturalizer, or Naturalist. And that seems like a good place to start. Anchor Drinker. Unfortunately, we got the Kinker Bloom to deal with the likely to appear Insidious Roots. Alright, they get in for 1. Actually, we're going to start with you. So you got a little more of a choice with Rutstein. So it's looking like maybe mono black and not a Roots deck. We get our VAT. Grab back you. I'm just filling our VAT up. Alright. Naturalist. Pass it back. Mirrex. So they do have something other than removal spells. That's been what so far? 3. Feels like more, but 3. bite. How are we following that up, opponent? Rankles prank. Alright. This player loses 4 and sacks 2 dudes. Rutstein. Get back a Rutstein. Kinkerbloom. Pass it back. The bat comes in. Trigger on the stack. Get you out of here. Kill a dude in response. Alright. Backup Rutstein. You can't have it. More backup Rutstein. Oh my goodness. Let's grab you. Get in for 3. What's up next, opponent? They're thinking. They're thinking Rutstein's pretty honest. He wouldn't lie when he's telling me I'm about to lose. Alright. Clear out all of our big guy. It's okay, we don't need him. Alright. Incubate. I'm going to my turn. Is there anything exciting in here? Nothing we need right now. Send everything. And the turn. Aclazats, alright. Back the Chupacabra. Send both of those. And your go, opponent. Second Aclazats. Here's a life link. There's an incubator. Opponent says good game, but they've got life links, so we got to hold on a minute. Then just you. If you block there, great. If you block with the bat, then we would sack and kill the thing in response. Alright, let's Rutstein up some counters onto our vats. Alright, congrats, you looked at our Rutstein. Discard. You get a little guy. We go to 10, you go to 6. They're looking at the Mercs, but the token's not going to help. It doesn't know how to block. And they're doing the Rutstein trick. Chupacabra to get the bat out of the way. And we march. Alright, so we got the turn 2 Burrow Fiend. Turn 3 looks like it might be a little tricky, but we will give it a try. And triple outlook is giving us a bad outlook. Alright. Untapped land is good. Celestis. Scavenger with nothing to grab. But we will suit this guy up. And get in for 3. And a Merrick side of the opponent. And what else for you? Duplicator. Alright. Now it makes more sense to Rutstein first. Even though that's going to take a guy out of the bin. Let's make it that. Nothing else for the opponent. They get a Celestis trigger. Outlook. One of these swamp things. Naturalist. Saddled. And get in for hopefully lethal. And a deuce. Do they come to the conclusion that they're dead? That's the conclusion. Alright, that looks a little better. Send you away for right now. Forest. Opponent is also on green. Two lands in the bin. No men. Green red, alright. Moonranger Slash, so we're probably a werewolf deck. There's a werewolf. Steam, leaving a swamp open so that we can bluff a counter. Or not a counter, a removal. Alright. Naturalist it is. What else, my friend? Oh, fighting. Get you out of here because you make guys bigger. No attacks. Rugged Highlands, gaining a life. Playing a dude. Whoa, he's scary now. Is he coming over? You want me to double block? I will. I told you. Alright. Draw on a card. Let's get rid of that card. Rutstein. Get back to Chupacabra. Land drop. And go as soon as we find a forest. Found it. What's up next, opponent? Alright, let's try this again. a Redstein. Did that in the wrong order, but it'll be okay. Didn't think to count how much reduction was on the Necromass because of the Redstein. Get you out of here. Mill a little bit. Opponent scoops it up. So we need a land, and we can start doing things. We're on the draw, so I think we'll try it. That's not a land. That's a land. Opponent is on mono black, it appears. Nope, blue black. Alright. You gonna kill him? We would like the swamp. I think I would rather pull a land out of the deck, all things being equal, but I would like to have the second swamp so we can Chupacabra next turn if need. And there was no need. See if we can Redstein. Grab back a Naturalist. And no Redstein for me, alright? It's going to have to be you. Let's see if we can get an untapped land. Make our vampire. Opponent is thinking. Vampire hits. There's some things. Sleight of hand, alright. And a tapped blue source. That is good for us. That means we don't have to worry about counters. Alright, go for the throat it is. Scavenger. We'll get back a Redstein. And we'll grab him just in case there is a deadly cover-up in our future. Although that does let them get the Chupacabra. But if they're playing deadly cover-up, Chupacabra is probably not our biggest concern. Memory Deluge, alright. Make another Scavenger. And we will get back the Chupacabra. Again, probably not needed, but I don't want to risk having that stripped away from us with a deadly cover up. What are you thinking, opponent? Gix's command. Alright, you go away. Get in for 3. Rutstein. Get back the scavenger. And the turn. And now we can loop the scavengers and the Rutsteins over and over, so spot removal isn't an issue now. Get in. Play that so that we don't have to discard for hand size. Deluge again. So the question becomes, are they hunting for something to pull themselves out of this? Or do they have everything they need in their hand and they're just waiting for the right moment? They have some large combo that they're going to wallop us with. See what happens. Alright. Virtue of persistence. And what else? And a cut down. Alright. Get in for 3. Go for the throat. Alright. So we will go Rutstein. We will go Scavenger. Get back a Rutstein. And we'll make a Marauder. Target this one opponent. Just this one. And what do you got for us? That is a Shieldred. Remember earlier when I said let's hold on to the Chupacabras? It's like I've played this game once or twice. And that does it. And that was our deck. Overall, I'm very happy with it. Only real issue I had was there were a few games where the double black for Chupacabra caused us issues. A couple games where we drew one color but not the other. So I'm thinking we swap out a couple of basics for a couple of multi-lands to help smooth things out. But other than that, ran very well. So if you're still here, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me and watch me play some games. Feel free to leave a comment if you like what you saw or if there's anything you'd like to see me do differently. Don't forget to like the subscribe and button the smash or whatever it is you do to show that you appreciate the video. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.